Stupid musicians league. I don't know why I bother. Get this. Tie score. We're down to our last out. Our best hitter, Billy Kresge's up. The bases are loaded. So is Kresge. His whole family is standing behind the backstop, crying, pleading, "Go back to rehab, Daddy, we love you." Needless to say, he choked.
Charlie, I think we've got a bigger problem. Our mother is missing.
Oh, don't try to cheer me up.
I'm serious. I called her home, her car, her cell. Nothing.
Did you check with the captain of the Flying Monkeys?
Charlie.
She's probably just sulking because I screwed up her dinner party last week.
That's what I thought too, except I called her office and they haven't heard from her either.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to go over there and make sure she's okay.
Good idea. You do that and I'll stay here in case she calls.
Why don't you go and I'll stay here in case she calls?
No, I gotta be honest, I like my idea better.
Well, I'm not going there alone.
I'm not going at all. What do you want to bet? She ran off to Vegas to marry this Tommy guy.
Hey, if that's all this is, great. The only downside would be that you slept with our stepsister.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Kind of sexy.
You're sick.
I'm saying. Look, there's no one here. Let's go.
No, I want to take a look.
You have a key?
I'm the good son. Mom?
Okay, she's not here. Let's go. Okay, she's here. Let's go.
Charlie.
Are you coming to Disneyland with us, Grandma?
Oh, darling, Grandma doesn't do Anaheim.
Well, we better hit the road, try to beat the traffic. Thanks for dropping by, Mom. Come on, let's go, Jake. Race you to the car. Come on.
Bye, Grandma. Bye, Uncle Charlie.
Bye.
Wait for me, I'm going. Mom?
Hang on. No, it's not a suicide home. At most, it's suicide adjacent. All right, get back to me. What are you doing here?
What, I can't come visit my mother at work?
Well, I suppose you could, but I've been here for 22 years and you never have.
Well, maybe if you validated parking. Or any part of my life.
What do you want, Charlie?
Okay, first of all, I want to apologize for not telling you about Chelsea and the engagement. I know that was wrong and selfish of me.
Thank you.
Good. Glad we got that out of the way. So, I understand you guys are having lunch tomorrow.
Yes, we are. Is that a problem?
No, it's great. I came all the way down here and paid for my own parking and tell you it's great.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, Alan. Morning, Jake. Satan.
Good morning, darling. 2 coffee cups. Did you have a friend spend the night?
Yes, I did.
Couldn't get her to stand on the trap door, huh?
Charlie, I don't have time for coffee, so... Oh, hello.
Hello.
Chelsea, this is my mother. Mom, this is Chelsea.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Welcome back to the States.
Thank you. Where have I been?
Charlie says you have a place in Italy.
You know, Chelsea, sometimes when I'm drunk, I make up stories, so... grain of salt.
That is quite an engagement ring.
Thank you.
Does your fiancé know about this one?
My fiance is this one.
You want me to put this in a travel mug?
You didn't tell your mother we're engaged?
If she hadn't sold me the house, she wouldn't even know where I live.
When were you going to tell her about me? At the wedding?
Well, technically, I think we have up to a year after that.
Shame on you. I am so sorry.
It's all right, dear. I'm used to it. Although a phone call would have been nice. It's good to meet you. Excuse me.
So, yay or nay on the travel mug?
Charlie, you just broke your mother's heart. How is that funny?
It's not. Guys, a little respect.
What is wrong with you?
Same stuff as always, nothing new.
Does this smell like butt to you?
That was uncomfortable.
No, sand in my urethra is uncomfortable. That meal was a freaking disaster.
I'm gonna stay with my family, try and calm my mother down.
Oh, miserable bitch.
Your family hates me, don't they?
Not just you. I'll call you later.
Do you believe your future mother-in-law shows up at a 4-star restaurant wearing a tracksuit with the word juicy stretched across her half-acre ass?
I can read, Mom.
Can we go back? I forgot my doggy bag.
We can never go back, Jake.
Oh, come on. It's not the end of the world.
Easy for you to say. You're not marrying into the Addams family.
Oh, like you were a prize. Slipping a prenuptial agreement into my fiancé's menu?
I am just trying to protect you from being wiped out by a vindictive ex-wife who will use your hard-earned money to finance a frivolous life of partying and shopping and unnecessary plastic surgery.
Mom?
Every one of my surgeries was necessary. And if I had signed a prenup, you would never have gone to music camp, and Alan would have an overbite you could use to open a can of Pennzoil.
I didn't know Mia's last name was Adams.
I didn't know her sister was a cop.
Was a cop. Now she's a dry drunk with a grudge and a 38.
Well, I liked her.
Well, that's because she had the same haircut as you.
I was a little shocked that her father stuck you with the bill.
You know why you noticed that? Because the two of you practically trampled each other trying to get to the men's room when you saw the waiter bringing it.
I drank a lot of iced tea.
Well, I had a very nice time.
Sure. You got to inform my bride-to-be and her entire family that you had sex with me before you had sex with him.
I was just telling Mia I know how lucky she is.
Nevertheless, honey, it was not an appropriate toast.
Juicy Pants almost choked to death on her lamb shank.
Well, in all fairness, the woman was stuffing her face like a musket.
All I can say is after tonight's little fiasco, I'm gonna have to completely rethink the seating chart for the wedding.
Yeah, well, it won't be that complicated.
Why not?
Because none of you are invited.
Well, Mom, if you wear an animal print tracksuit to a nice restaurant, people are gonna make comments. I agree. Calling you a cougar with arm fat was over the line. Hang on.
Hello, Mia.
I'll call you back.
Alan, I do not want to cheap out on what is very possibly my last wedding. He's always been stingy. I remember once when he was a little boy, he accidentally swallowed a quarter, refused to poop for a week.
Mom, for God's sakes, this is my future stepsister.
Oh, relax, Alan. I think it's cute.
Cute. He's so tight, I wouldn't have been surprised if only 2 dimes came out.
Mom, I'm begging you.
Would you feel any better if I told you something embarrassing about me?
Yes.
Promise not to laugh?
Promise.
All right. I have never in my life refused to poop.
You are so mean. I love you.
I think I liked it better when you two didn't get along.
Well, those days are over. Once I saw how happy Evie makes my father, I could have married her myself.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. And you're like the daughter I never had. Not that he didn't try. You should have seen him parading around in my earrings and my high heels. Look at me, Mommy. I'm pretty. He wasn't, of course. Oh, darling, I'm just teasing you. You're all man.
Thanks. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we came here to talk with you and Charlie. Didn't he tell you?
No, he did not. In fact, he never tells me anything. I don't know half of what he does, nor do I want to. It's his life, and he alone should suffer the consequences. Come on in.
Is he even home?
I'll check. Why don't you make yourselves comfortable and I'll check. Because I have no idea. So I'll need to check.
Is he on something?
If only.
What? Teddy and Mom are downstairs.
You kidding? What the hell are they doing here?
Apparently you invited them.
I did not.
Yes, you did. On the phone, remember? Hey, Alan.
Hi, Gurney. How you doing? Charlie, they're waiting.
Yeah, we got a problem here.
No, sir. You've got a problem. I made no promise. I broke no promise.
You actually made a promise.
Yeah, and I really tried to keep it.
He did. I can sense his inner conflict as we were doing it in the back seat of the Bentley.
Look, just stall them. I'll be right down.
Fine, but know this, Charlie. I am not taking the fall for you.
How could you take the fall for me?
I don't know, but it always seems to work out that when you get laid, I get screwed.
Just go.
Listen, I got a situation here with your brother.
I'm sorry, Teddy. He cannot come back until he apologizes.
I understand, but the
Did
thing
he
is...
tell you about the bowl?
Repeatedly. And I know what you're going through. I had a younger brother, too.
Really?
Yeah, Scotty. A worthless sponge who lived off me for years and never showed any appreciation.
That's my life with Alan.
No kidding. Well, then maybe my experience could help you. When my parents died, I took Scotty in.
Here's your father when he was going through his awkward stage,
He looks exactly the same.
which is why we can't count on you growing out of it. Here's your Uncle Charlie in front of the Beverly Hills courthouse when he was about 17,
What's he look so happy about?
being tried as a minor. Here's one of Grandmommy on a cruise to Mazatlan.
Who's that lady with her arm around you?
Well, darling, after your grandfather passed away, Grandmommy wanted to explore her sexuality.
Mom! What are you doing? He's only 13.
Please, when I was 13, I was in an all-girls boarding school, and we were quite familiar.
Mom!
Hey,
So?
no luck.
Damn.
What's wrong?
Everything's fine, darling. Why don't we talk in the other room?
Last time I heard that, I ended up in Bible camp.
You sound angry.
Yeah.
What do you think they're arguing about?
I don't know.
Maybe Teddy found out Grandma's part lesbian.
Teddy and I had a fight. Oh, the pain. My shoes are killing me.
Yeah, but they look wonderful on your feet right where they are now.
Look who's over there.
Who?
One of the most powerful union leaders in Hollywood.
What about him? Really? The mob?
Yeah. They say he killed a writer once just to make a point.
What was the point?
I can kill a writer. And the silver-haired man he's talking to?
Yeah?
That is the king of vaginal rejuvenation surgery. But interestingly, he's never used one himself, rejuvenated or otherwise.
Wouldn't that make him the queen of vaginal surgery?
It's good for you, Charlie. I wish I'd thought of that. And from now on, I did.
It's yours. So, what other dirt you got?
Oh, darling, you know I don't like to speak ill of anyone. All right. Bankrupt, embezzler, tushy tuck, bigamist, pill freak, And that one over there underwent surgery to have a cell phone removed from his lower intestine.
Ouch. How in the world did it get there?
One can speculate, but I have it on good authority that it was set to vibrate.
How do you know all these things?
Oh, Charlie. It's my business to know these things. High-end real estate is all about gathering information and forging relationships. Hello, Beatrice, darling. Lovely to see you. You $2 whore.
You know, Mom, it's great to watch you doing autopsies when I'm not the cadaver.
Half the fun is sharing with someone you love. So, you're on your way to a ball game.
Yep, it's a little treat for Jake's birthday.
That was months ago.
We were waiting for bobblehead day.
It's good for Jake to see other bobbleheads.
Hey, Dad, I just checked online. Dodgers are in San Francisco today.
Yes, well, we'd better get going then. It's quite a drive.
Must you continue with this pathetic little charade?
At this point, we're kind of committed.
All right, we're not going to a ball game.
We're not? Man, this is the worst birthday ever.
Why do you have to lie to me?
We don't have to. It's a choice we make.
Well, you both might find this all amusing, but I do have feelings, and I can be hurt.
Sorry, Mom.
It's just crushing to know that my own sons think so little of me.
Really? After all this time?
Charlie, we're both sorry. Is there anything we can do to make it up to you?
Well, as a matter of fact, there is.
Oh, you just walked right into that.
Teddy is out of town, and I need an escort for the Civic Light Opera benefit this evening.
Why don't you just try one of those escort services?
Charlie, if I were going to pay $200 per hour for a man, I would not be taking him to the opera.
That's fair.
Well, I'd love to help you out, Mom, but I have a date tonight.
Oh, so now it's inflatable sex doll night at Dodgy Stone.
No, I really have a date. And the doll was a gag gift from one of my patients.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, it's Jake. Back from his sleepover. Look who's here to see you, buddy.
Hi, Grandma.
Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for the lovely birthday card.
My mom picked it out.
Aw, and you love her, don't you?
Sure.
Thank you. You can go now.
Can I go too?
We're not done with you. Where were we?
We were trying to figure out why Charlie hates you.
Yeah. Well, Charlie?
Okay, fine. Here it is. I'm not saying I hate you, but if I did, it might have something to do with the fact that you're a narcissistic bloodsucker who drove my father into an early grave. After which you married a succession of men who couldn't care less about Alan and me, which was just fine with you because you looked at us like a couple of dancing monkeys you could just haul out whenever it suited you. And when it didn't, you sent us off to boarding school or camp or that kibbutz in Israel where we got beat up because we weren't even Jewish. And now you show up here every chance you get to lay a guilt trip on me for not appreciating my cold, lonely, loveless childhood.
Well, obviously you're not ready to talk about it.
Come on, Charlie, answer the phone. Oh, damn it. Voicemail. Charlie, it's me again. It has been 3 days. Please call and let us know you're okay. I think we should call the police.
Nah, he'll turn up. Maybe broke and riddled with gonorrhea, but he'll find his way home.
No, I don't think this is a typical Bender. He really cared for Chelsea.
You know, he put her in his will. If anything happens to him, she gets everything.
Really? So, like if he swam out in the ocean and drowned, for instance, she gets the house?
The house, the Mercedes, the bank accounts, music royalties.
Man, I just can't catch a break.
Hey, look what someone threw away.
Put that back outside and wash your hands.
Welcome to your new home, baby. Hey, everybody. I want you to meet the love of my life, Mrs. Charlie Harper.
Better
better put me down. I'm not wearing panties.
I told you you'd come home with gonorrhea.
All right, who's who?
Well, this is my brother, Alan. Alan, Betsy.
Hello, brother.
Call me Alan.
Okay. He doesn't look like such a mooch.
Okay, well, this is my mom, Evelyn, and she doesn't look like such an antichrist.
Hi, Mom.
Call me Mrs. Harper.
I myself am nutty for nipples.
Let's try it on.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
All right, hold this.
Okay.
What do you think, with or without the bra?
I don't know. You're the one with the nipple issues.
Right then, without.
Yes, definitely without.
I'm starting to sag.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Am I hanging a bit low?
I don't know. Go like this. I go like this.
Stop it. Give me the blouse.
Want to see my nipples? Yeah, you made me look at yours.
You are so frisky. How has Alan ever put up with you?
Better you ask, how does his mother put up with him? Charles, didn't I ask you to confine your debauchery to outlet stores?
Pamela, this is my mother, Evelyn. Mom, this is Pamela.
Nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. Your son is just adorable.
That seems to be the conventional wisdom.
I only met him and his partner last night, but we immediately hit it off.
I'm sorry, his partner?
Alan, his lover.
His lover?
God, I'm not outing you, am I?
Oh, no. Mom knows all about me and Alan, right, Mom?
Of course. Alan's almost like a son to me.
See, that's nice. My ex-husband's parents were not at all supportive when he came out of the closet.
Oh, what a shame. What does he do?
He's in advertising. Charlie writes a lot of jingles for him.
Oh, I see. One hand moisturizes the other. No, the only time Charlie was ever in the closet was when he was a little boy trying on my hats and underwear, belting out the entire score of Hello, Dolly.
It was Mame, Mom.
In fact, if anything, his lifestyle has brought us even closer. We cook together, we shop together, we go to all kinds of parties and charity events together. Come to think of it, I have entered us in an Alzheimer's walkathon this Sunday.
Sunday isn't really good for me.
But you will be there anyway, because we support each other in all our little causes, and you love me. Right?
Right.
Say it.
I love you, Mom.
And I love you too. 8 a.m. Sunday. I'll buy us matching tracksuits. It'll be cute. Lovely to meet you, Pamela.
Bye. If I didn't already know you were gay, meeting your mother would have convinced me.
Well, the kitchen appliances are a little outdated, but you people can cook with your wristwatches now, can't you?
You're funny. You're a funny firecracker.
Mom?
Oh, Charlie, say hello to Hiroshi Goto.
Hi.
Hello.
Charlie is my #1 son.
Yeah, but she treats me like #2. Mom, can I talk to you for a minute?
Well, of course, darling. Hiroshi, why don't you go enjoy the view from the deck? There's usually pretty girls playing volleyball out on the beach.
Oh, I like volleyball.
All right, here's what you need to know. He's filthy rich, and he's looking for a house on the beach, and I have nothing to show him.
So you're selling him my house?
Don't worry. I told him you were going through an ugly divorce, but before we close escrow, you'll reconcile with Cheryl and back out of the sale.
Who's Cheryl?
She is a sweet, selfless girl who worked nights to put you through law school while you were sleeping with her sister. Anyway, I have to string Mr. Goto along until I have something to show him that actually is for sale.
Oh, I understand. It's called a bait and switch, and it's a felony.
Oh, well, look at you, taking the moral high ground. And with nary a bottle nor a whore in sight. Bravo.
Excuse me, why is there an Asian man on the deck?
Mom's selling my house.
Why?
Marital problems. You cheating bastard.
Do I have to find another place to live?
Yes.